Major finalists on stage, two former European Tour champions facing off for a place in the last 16 of the Happy Bet European Darts match play. Vincent van der Voort, his name is being sung by the German crowd here in Hamburg, taking on the Hurricane K.Huybrechts, who evidently had some sort of shoe malfunction on the walk-on. Joining me, Dan Dawson, in the commentary box for this one is Rob Malarkey.
Really looking forward to this one as well. Two players with plenty behind them and plenty of reasons for support as well. As you say, Vincent van der Voort, former Austrian Open champion. A man who beat Jamie Robinson 6-2 yesterday, having led 5-0 at one stage against K.Huybrechts, a two-time European Tour champion and a semi-finalist in Gibraltar last Sunday as well, losing 6-0 to Van Gerwen in the last four, having beaten Gary Anderson and Benito van der Pas on the final day as well. So K.Huybrechts just looks to be rediscovering something, just when it looks as though he may have gone off the boil, and I for one think Kimmy should have just about too much for Vincent van der Voort in this one. It'll be close. And as we know, van der Voort, if he gets in that rhythm, he can be a very dangerous opponent for anyone, but Kimmy for me.
Well, Malarkey has nailed his colours to the mast. I am not so sure. Vincent van der Voort was not really given much of a workout by Jamie Robinson yesterday, if we're honest. So he's going to have to raise his game.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First leg, Kim to throw first. Game on!
Huybrechts has the advantage of throwing first, and when I looked up the head-to-head stats between these two,
so did I.
I was astounded at the results.
I was absolutely gobsmacked. I thought there was something wrong with my computer.
Bearing in mind that these are both top 16 players, Vincent van der Voort 15 in the world, K.Huybrechts 14 in the world. In their 11 meetings, Vincent won the first one back in 2009. Huybrechts has won the next 10 in a row, including
one
three times on the telly,
and one meeting on the European Tour as well in the Austrian Open in 2012. 6-0 scoreline that day.
Well, it surprised me, I will say that. However, this is their first meeting for nearly a couple of years.
And as Rob Harrington keeps telling us, that all counts for nothing.
Well, I'm not so sure. When you've lost 10 times in a row to someone,
I don't... It must do. I totally agree with you.
You must see, I've drawn in. I'll never beat him.
Yeah.
There's got to be something in the back of your head that says that.
Yeah, I totally agree.
But we shall see.
96.
Vincent's had a bit of a lean time of late, it has to be said, although I understand he did have some back problems around the turn of the year, which he's had back problems on and off for a while, to be honest.
59.
When he is fully fit, he's a very dangerous player. Huybrechts looking at 1-4-2. It's not going to go, so van der Voort's going to get a very, very good chance to break the throw in the opening leg.
It's going to require 82.
Warm in here tonight, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Hotting up.
17 for tops. Double top for 1-0. Van der Voort pins it for a 15-darter.
Second leg, Vincent to throw first.
And it's a break of throw. And Vincent van der Voort is making me eat my words already.
Maybe the long era of Huybrechts' dominance in this particular battle is going to come to an end here in Hamburg. Maybe they're completely unaware of it. I would doubt they're completely unaware of the rough figures.
96.
I wouldn't imagine that Vincent's got a chart on the wall marking off every time he faces Huybrechts, waiting to get another pop at him.
I'd like to think he has.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope he's got voodoo dolls that he sticks pins in. I want needle. Demand needle. Makes it interesting.
97.
Winner of this one will face Benito van der Pas, and how good was he earlier on today?
Well, in answer to that question, very good. An average of 107 in a 6-3 win over Alan Norris. Norris providing the 170 checkout, but it counted for very little in the end.
This is require 136.
And yet Van der Pas just underlining what good form he's in at the moment, ignoring last Sunday's exploits, or last weekend's exploits in gym.
100.
Well, that will do for Vincent. Leaves himself double 18 after 12 darts on his own throw, and Kim needs a 140 to really apply much pressure. He's not got it, so he's down to a finish.
36.
Vincent van der Voort, the Dutch destroyer, looking at a 2-0 lead.
Game shown the second
That
leg.
will do.
Vincent van der Voort, third leg Kimter through first.
Yeah, nicely done by Vincent. Huybrechts
96.
certainly up against it to a degree or two here. Just needs to, well, firstly, hold his throw here will be a good start.
45.
Helping hand from Vincent there.
Yeah. These two both reached the quarterfinals of this tournament last year when it was staged in Innsbruck, the European Matchplay. Van der Voort was beaten 6-3 by Robert Thornton. Huybrechts went down 6-5 at the hands of Dave Pallett.
81.
Yeah, he was playing very well that weekend, Dave Pallett. Didn't make it through to the tournament this time around.
60.
Well, he's just not got going, K.Huybrechts. Just needs something
59.
to fire him up, I think. He
Yes.
does look to be in control of this leg, but it's not really out of anything special he's done. That's better.
134.
He's down to a finish. Vincent won't be on one.
100. Can you require 115?
19s to start. Up to the 20s. Double 18. And that'll do nicely. And 115 check out for K.Huybrechts.
Vincent through first.
Gives him something to work with here as he takes on the unseeded Vincent van der Voort. But then again, he was an unseeded player when he won one of these European Tour events in Austria.
Yeah, sometimes it pays not to read too much into that title of
93.
being unseeded.
Look, when you look at the players that aren't, so I mean, Phil Taylor would have been unseeded. had he
Raymond van
come here.
Barneveld as well, if he qualified, yeah.
100.
Yeah, if Taylor had turned up, that... I'm just wondering if he would have been in the draw instead of Langendorf. I can't remember who host nation qualifier
I think
5
Langendorf was the fifth
43.
host nation
Yeah,
qualifier.
so would that have meant a Gary Anderson, Phil Taylor match tonight?
Potentially.
Potentially, oh, yeah.
Potentially, yes.
60.
As it is, we've got plenty to look forward to anyway without Phil Taylor. Gary Anderson, the world champion on stage, Michael van Gerwen, and former European Tour winners and Premier League players in abundance everywhere else. Peter Wright, James Wade, Adrian Lewis, Michael Smith. And we've already seen one, Dave Chisnell, go through.
No, all the seeded players tonight are in or have been in the Premier League. They are the world's elite we're seeing in action here.
$140.
140 for Huybrechts, and this is better from Belgium's top player. Just a bit more bounce in his stride as he plucks his darts out the board. Stops back to the back of the stage.
Well, that treble 18 made a difference, or might make a difference, especially with Huybrechts not finding a treble so far.
62.
But he has there.
Vincent, you require 93.
Well, if he wasn't going to take it out, he had to set it up, and, well, I think it's miscounted.
57. Last score was 72.
There we go.
Last score 72. Kim, you require 16.
Right.
Thought someone had made a mistake. Now, double 8 for K.Huybrechts. For 2-2, having been 2-0 down. Double 4. Double 2. And he's dropped his dart, and that is not a good omen, but he's just going to take a moment. Few whistles in the crowd. Can he pin it? Big dart this, and he's missed it, and he's missed it by a way, and he's not happy.
36.
And Vincent will have another go at double 18. Double 9. Still double 9.
27.
Word.
That's a good inch
Kim, you
inside.
require 4.
He's had to just step across to the right-hand side here to find the room. A bit congested here.
2 score.
And he's in the madhouse.
Vincent, you require 9.
Well, it is often these scrappy, messy legs that can have a huge influence on a game, because the difference between 2-2 and 3-1 is massive, and it is 3-1, and Vincent van der Voort has somehow held his throw there.
Yeah, 24 dart leg, but he won't mind about that one bit.
100.
So Huybrechts tapping the side of his head. Not a happy man in the Hurricanes.
Look like Adam and the Ants.
Oh.
Music fans of a certain age.
Yeah, that is an outfit.
77.
And they might be new romantics. I mean, they might just be massive fans of 18th century garb. Vincent.
140.
Ton 40. If Van der Voort were to break the throw here, he really would be in charge of this one.
40.
That is not much.
No, it's a wry smile from Huybrechts, but I think deep down he'll be absolutely furious with the way things are going here. Van der Voort really turning the screw. Oh, yes, Vincent Van der Voort eyeing another break opportunity here for a 4-1 lead. And Huybrechts is nowhere near him.
This is to require 85.
Those first two darts were nowhere near the treble either. Yeah, didn't need to go 20 bullseye.
53.
So he'll come back with 3 darts in his hand, looking at double 16 for another break of throw and a 4-1 lead. And Kim Huybrechts, all he can do is hit big and hope. And he is hitting big.
123.
He's in 101, but Van der Voort, double 16 for 4-1. And Van der Voort has this game by the scruff of the neck.
Vincent to throw first. Hang on.
1 win in 11 could become 2 in 12, and it would mean a big, big deal to Vincent Van der Voort.
Now the Dutch dismissive wave of the arm. I'm not sure who was first with that, MVG or Vincent, but you will see it on a regular basis when the darts don't go where they want.
$96. 60.
A few orange shirts in the crowd tonight, not as many as there were in Rotterdam on Thursday.
No, I've only seen the pictures and the sort of dewy-eyed recollection from the people who were there as Van der Voort fires in maximum number 2. And he is not letting up, Vincent.
100.
He must have a table booked 8 o'clock somewhere. I think he wants to get off here in a hurry.
He is a very good front runner. In the blink of an eye, it's just leg after leg after leg as he tears off into the distance, and a ton is exactly what he wanted if he wasn't going to take it out.
Yeah, Huybrechts just stopped in his tracks there momentarily.
Yeah, you can't throw if Vincent's in the way. He is a considerable obstacle. He is massive. He is massive.
This will require 40.
Topsy once for a massive lead. Oh, he's bent the wire.
So did that almost.
Game sharpness 6.
Two perfect markers, and he just nestled them between and underneath. And Van der Voort is now 1 leg away from a meeting with Van der Pas in the last 16 tomorrow.
96.
That would guarantee at least one Dutchman in the quarterfinals. I suspect we might have another.
Every chance, you would think.
140.
Van der Voort in a hurry. And Kim Huybrechts may be getting that sinking feeling. And after 10 consecutive wins against his Dutch opponents, that record, which stretches back 7 years, may be coming to an end.
85.
1 treble's enough for Vincent to get his nose ahead in this leg. Huybrechts has got to fill it up, and even then he doesn't leave a finish.
140.
Ooh.
41. 59.
Yeah, Huybrechts not punishing Van der Voort immensely there. Huybrechts still favourite here to win this leg, but it is on his throat. No great damage done,
now.
but maybe not now. Van der Voort threatening once again here.
139, can you require 146?
He's in business once again here. Huybrechts won't be finishing here.
And Van der Voort has left a nice little two-darter.
96, Vincent, you require 96.
For 6-1, a demolition of K.Huybrechts. Is it a double-double he going? He is going double-double. Oh, and he's not far away from taking it out.
50.
That would have been a great way to put the icing on the cake there for Vincent van der Voort. Huybrechts here looking at double
Game
16.
on the 7th leg. K.Huybrechts, 8th leg Vincent to throw first. Game on.
Well, this is your moment now, Vincent. But he does have a huge security blanket around him as well here. But he won't want to hang around too much longer. Won't want the doubts to creep in. And a ton 40 is more than welcome.
96.
I don't think the tables are being that boring. I think they're just having a bit of a breather. They can't do the ya-ya colo all night.
Oh.
Colo, sorry.
The tables have had a bunch of new romantics doing a conga line with a load of giant bananas. I'm not sure
what more do the stands want?
It does always fascinate me hearing the regular dance chants with a sort of Teutonic twang. boring tables. It's excellent. Stand up if you love the darts. It's a favourite as well. We've heard that many times this weekend. Vincent van der Voort, a maximum leaves him tops. 140 will leave him 80. That's what he'll be aiming for now, and that's what he gets. And Vincent van der Voort powering towards the finishing line. He's already missed one match dart, which would have been a showpiece double-double finish in the previous leg.
Yeah, he's getting ready to
92.
dip his head here and
you require 80.
stick out his chest over the finishing tape here. 80 points away. Tops then for a 6-2. And a place in the last 16. And there it is.
Vincent
van der Voort, always in control. He got off to a flyer with an early break. And even though Huybrechts responded with a stylish 1-1-5 checkout, he had no answer to Vincent van der Voort tonight. And it's the Dutchman who goes through to face his fellow Dutchman, Benito van der Past, in the last 16 tomorrow. K.Huybrechts on his way home with no answer to that one. The number 5 seed bids farewell even. And another qualifier goes through to the third round tomorrow. Up next on stage, we've got Michael Smith against Roby John Rodriguez.
Wir bedanken uns ganz herzlich bei K.Huybrechts. Zählen wir den Nachmittag dazu, hat es mit ihm schon den 5. gesetzten Spieler hier bei diesem Turnier erwischt. Das zeigt, wie ausgeglichen das Feld ist. Und Vincent van der Voort lässt sich zurecht feiern, wie gestern auch schon. Der mittlerweile auch gekrönte bisherige König von Hamburg. Hier kommt er, Vincent van der Voort. Another stunning performance, another big and great support. Did you expect this relatively clear win against K.Huybrechts?
No, not at all. I've got a very poor record against Kim. He beat me all the time, so it's a very good win for me, and I'm really happy to be in the next round.
Also ich habe ihn gefragt, es war wieder eine richtig erstaunliche Vorstellung von ihm und ob er erwartet hätte, dass er K.Huybrechts doch relativ klar schlagen kann. Da sagt er, nö, eigentlich gar nicht, denn er hat einen ganz schlechten Head-to-Head-Record gegen K.Huybrechts und ich weiß, es war erst sein 2. Sieg bei 11 Niederlagen, also da kann er zu Recht stolz sein, so ist es nämlich wirklich gewesen. Your next opponent will be a Dutch player. It will be Benito van der Past. I guess you know each other very well. What can we expect tomorrow afternoon?
Benito is on the moment, he's the man in form. He's playing magnificent, so I have to be on top of my game to beat him, and it's going to be a really hard game for me.
Thank you and good luck for the next round. Also, ich übersetze mal kurz. Er trifft morgen auf seinen Landsmann Benito van der Past. Und er sagt, das wird eine ganz harte Nuss zu knacken. Der befindet sich nämlich in der Form seines Lebens und er muss tatsächlich sein Allerbestes Darts auspacken, um den zu schlagen. Wir sehen uns gleich in wenigen Augenblicken mit dem nächsten Match.